Tips and tricks for curly hair. Tip number 1. If you have curly hair, then you know that it does not require a lot of combing. The best time to actually comb your hair is when you're in the shower and you've already applied your hair mask or conditioner. I would recommend finger combing your hair or using a big comb, but try to stay away from hair brushes. Next up, you want to rinse your hair with water and use a microfiber towel or a cotton shirt. This too will avoid frizz in your hair, and if you leave them on for a little while, your curls will be more defined. Tip number 2, for more definition and shine, you could try a hair mousse. Usually what I do is apply a little bit of it onto the palms of my hands, and I just rub them against each other and scrunch my hair up. If you want to distribute the product more evenly, you could also use a wide tooth comb. Tip number 3, how do I know the amount of product that I need to use on my hair? Well, it is very simple. You just need to part your hair, use your fingers to collect it, slide them down, and that's how much you need to use. Tip number 4, if you're planning to use a hair dryer, you really need to use a diffuser, and the settings on your blow dryer should be on low or medium. If you want to shape the curls and give them a bouncy texture, all you need to do is scrunch your hair up and try to move the hair dryer as little as possible. Once your hair is almost dry, I would recommend working on your roots to lift them up a little bit. That way your hair will not only look voluminous at the bottom, but also at the top. Tip number 5, if the ends of your hair look a little bit poor, what you can do is bring them up using your fingers as if you were teasing your hair. That way your hair will look better and fuller. Tip number 6, curly hair is drier and gets frizzy easier than wavy or straight hair, so it is very important to stay hydrated and to apply hair masks to your hair. I would recommend applying it 30 minutes before you get into the shower. You could also apply it before you go to sleep and put your hair up in a bun, or apply it before you do exercise so it will penetrate better with the heat. Tip number 7, it is better to cut curly hair when it's dry, because if you cut it when it's wet, it's going to look a lot shorter once it's dry. Also, you need to be careful when layering your hair if you want to avoid your ends looking poor. Tip number 8, if you want your curls to look defined for a longer period of time, you can put your hair up in a bun while you're at home or when you're going to sleep. Tip number 9, for a better finish, you can apply a little bit of product on one of your fingers and wrap your curls around it, or you could also use a curling wand to define the ones at the top. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on my website www.patrickjordan.com.